Have you ever wondered as a parent, what am I doing wrong? I've given my children the best of everything and everything seems to be going wrong. How can I improve my relationship with my child? If you have asked these questions, please stay tuned. I will provide some real answers to these real questions. Hello and welcome to this channel, Pastor T.B. Young, designed to help individuals and families navigate through difficulties and find real answers to real problems. If you like these videos, please click the subscribe, like, and notification buttons and share this link with your family and friends. Parenting can be complicated, convoluted, and cumbersome. This is because our children are constantly changing. You see, by the time we think we have figured them out, they have changed into another developmental stage. To add more complexity, we as parents are also constantly changing. It's difficult to hit a moving target. So how do we slow things down enough to hit the target as parents? I believe the Bible is the most comprehensive and complete book ever written. Whatever you want to know about relationships, finances, work, sex, marriage, raising children, and so much more can be found in the Bible. Ephesians 6:4 says,
Fathers, do not provoke your children to anger by the way you treat them. Rather, bring them up in the discipline and instruction that comes from the Lord.
This verse is pregnant with revelation and wisdom and instruction. But today I want to focus on two main points: discipline and instruction. As parents, we need to discipline or control and instruct or to coach our children. Before I go any further, parents should always raise their children in a safe and loving environment. Loving them is not spoiling them or allowing them to do whatever they want to do. Rather, is bringing them up in development and giving them what they need to thrive. There are two basic phases in a child's life that parents should be aware of. The first phase is years 1 through 10. I know this is a very broad range of years, but I'm trying to simplify this for this video. Years 1 through 10 I call the controlling years. During these early years, children need lots of discipline and controls put in place. Studies have shown when parents provide clear expectations and establish rules and boundaries, their children feel more secure, protected, and loved. You see, kids don't know what they don't know. And this is why God established the family with parents who are designed to train up their children in a way they should go. It is during this phase that parents should spend more time directing, monitoring, and supervising their children. This is not the time to be their friends, but to be their parents. In a recent study, they determined on average, parents spend less than 30 minutes a day of face-to-face quality time with their children. Another study showed that 75% of the time we spend with our children in our lifetime will be spent by age 12. You see, by age 12, children are shifting from inward focus to outward focus, from their family inside the home to their friends outside the home. Many parents are too busy working and chasing their own dreams during their child's early years, and we miss the opportunity to build a strong foundation during these first 10 years. When proper controls are not put in place during these early years, society will place controls on them to ensure there is law and order. It is better to be proactive with controls than reactive by allowing society to try to parent our children. Now let's look at the other phase, years 11 through 18, the coaching years. Keep in mind, these years can be extended out into adulthood. But unlike the first 10 years, the controlling years, during these years, parents should give their children more choices, allowing them to navigate through their difficulties. You see, there's less control and more coaching in this phase. Children learn that each choice comes with a consequence, good and bad ones. When a child violates his or her curfew, let them experience the consequences. They may lose certain privileges such as their cell phone use or going to a friend's party or the use of a car for a week. Now this is not designed to hurt them, but to help them get ready for life. Life can be cruel. It is better for them to learn consequences at home with loving parents than in society where there are so many prejudices, biases, and racial injustices. When parents fail to put controls in place early and try to control later, many times they begin to use manipulation to try to control their children. You may have heard some of these things. Parents will say, "All that I have done for you and you don't want to spend time with me?" Or, "How can you spend all your time with friends and they haven't done what I've done for you?" The problem with manipulation is it usually leads to distrust and disdain. Parents who do not put controls in place during the early years and they try to control their children during the coaching years will face lots of unnecessary problems. Parenting is hard enough without adding complications. Listen, it is easier to build strong children than to fix broken men. If you miss the opportunity to set up proper controls during the earlier years, it's not too late for you. It will be more difficult, but it is possible. You need to seek out a professional who can assist you navigate through these troubled waters back to the peaceful shore. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate your time. If you've been blessed by this video, please click the subscribe, like, and notification buttons so you're one of the first to receive these weekly encouraging, educational, and empowering videos. Please share these videos with your family and friends. Again, this is Dr. Young, the Family Doctor, saying, I hope to see you the next time. God bless you.